It's Lieutenant Justin Newsom, and we're here to talk about murder number 23 from 2015. That was the murder of Christopher Whitmarsh. He was a 73-year-old male. That happened on November 18th of last year. Mr. Whitmarsh was found inside his residence at 6323 Shadow Bend. It was an obvious homicide scene, and the cause of death was ruled to be strangulation. At the time of the incident and when Mr. Whitmarsh was found, the crime scene was obviously processed. During that processing, our crime scene personnel found a bloody fingerprint on an envelope inside the apartment. Those fingerprints were entered into the automated fingerprint identification system known as AFIS, and at the time we received no hits, no matches on that fingerprint. Yesterday, we were notified by our fingerprint examiners of a match on that print. And that match came back to Erick Cruz, Hispanic male, 8'3" of 92. On Sunday, this past Sunday, January 31st, Mr. Cruz was arrested on a street, one street over from Shadow Bend on Eberhart, for criminal trespass in a residence when he entered into another stranger's house, broke in through a window, and the resident in that apartment awoke to Mr. Cruz touching him on the leg. So Mr. Cruz was arrested for that offense that night. His fingerprints were taken. His fingerprints were obviously put into the system, and when they were, it matched back to the bloody fingerprint found at Mr. Whitmarsh's house. So based on those print comparisons and some other evidence that we found, we charged Mr. Cruz with murder last night. He was arrested this morning by the Lone Star Fugitive Task Force and is now in the Travis County Jail on that murder charge.